can hardly see anyone. And now there's nothing else to do but to be with all of you. And I was thinking that I'll take my lunch in different householders' homes. So, but you have to do, as was done during Lord Chaitanya's time, you have to secure the Mahaprasad from the temple. And then anything else you want to cook, you can also offer. But there has to be the Mahaprasad from the temple, just in case. So, you can all line up for that. Jivananda, you can make a schedule. Different householders home every day. That way I can see how you're all executing your Krishna kindness. Those of you who are in the Grihastha ashram, I'll be able to make an on-spot inspection of the ashram. See how you're all doing. Because the Grihastha ashram is called Deep Dark Well under Kupam. Because there's the facility for sense gratification within regulation. So the real point is that there has to be those regulations. If there's regulation, then it's not binding. But if there's a slight looseness in the regulation, then it becomes a very dark well that it's very hard to climb out of. So I'm hoping that by going there I'll be able to detect any imperfections.
Do you like the way the temple room is coming along?
Yeah. Is that sky going to be in the main part of the building also? It's really fabulous. That black marble is wonderful. Kalachandji's body will appear very handsome in addition to that black marble in the back. When do you... Is there going to be pillars there?
Tomorrow.
I was thinking there were going to be pillars. Against the wall?
Just in front of it.
Yeah, I was thinking that. When will you expect to be completing it? By when? No, so what is your actual... What is a realistic estimate? I mean, that means completely finished. How much?
Within 6 months.
So, say by the end of December.
Yeah, the paintings that are coming from India, they won't be finished till that time. But a lot of work will be done much more. To completely finish it, I don't think it will be before the end of this year.
But the deity will be moved back before then?
As soon as we get the carved pieces, then we can begin to cast them, and that will only take a month. So I guess in about 6 weeks the deities can be in the temple in their place. And in the top part of the singer song will be there around November, December. It's the late
December.
Because Paris put such a big order there, and money.
Oh.
We have the small order, there's the big order, so ours just moved a few months later.
I was thinking to return at that time in December to help lead the book distribution for that month. Is that a nice idea? That way you'll all have to go out. If I don't come here, then you'll all claim some excuse. Some of you will. But it'll be more difficult for you if I'm here to escape Lord Chaitanya's mercy. Then we can go around, Jagadish. Sarabi, we can all travel. inspire the book distribution. That'll be very nice. What else?
Should it be a day? Did you have a nice meal at the airport in New York?
I didn't eat.
You didn't eat?
Mother Shruti Rupa met me there, and as usual she cooked many delicacies, but unfortunately my stomach was not functioning properly. There's too much change in the times and the atmosphere. I couldn't eat. But Damodar ate. I still kept most of the things to see what they were. Kulashekar was there, telling me about how he was going to make it big in business there. Seems to be like an old song for him. But he's trying. He tries as best as he's able. Yes. How will that work? Supposing that they're... Yeah, then...
We can arrange it.
How will we work that? Personal meetings and general darshan.
We can set aside one day for personal meetings.
No.
No?
Maybe some time each day. Everybody is always used to meeting personally. We used to meet personally with Prabhupada. He used to have every day from 9 to 12. Anybody could come and speak with him for a half hour. I remember when I came and joined. So is that better to do that way instead in the morning?
Yes.
Have hours like that, and then in the afternoon general? Anybody come? What do you think? Is that better? All right. 9 to 12.
Six people per day.
Half hour each. Sometimes I used to do someone in 15 minutes. Of course, I was busier then. All right, that's okay.
How should we handle the scheduling things? Should I make appointments for you?
All right, can do that. And then in the afternoon, anybody can come.
On Saturdays, could you bring somebody in the afternoon?
Yes?
Because I'd like to bring my husband.
Oh yeah, your husband is always welcome. Whenever you come.
Daughter.
Huh?
I want my husband's daughter.
All right. How old is she?
She met just with him one time I had left to my house.
What's her age?
20.
Oh,
Just
all right.
her.
So when you bring them,
And she's real interested. I'd like to talk to you.
okay. Saturday afternoon. Whenever you find it convenient, you just tell Jivananda, and he'll set out the time. I spoke with your husband, I remember.
A long time ago, he told me ABC.
But did he remember the ABCs?
I think he remembers them internally, externally, not so much. But when he associates with devotees, he comes to the temple. When he doesn't associate with devotees, he doesn't do anything.
The thing is, you have to be Krishna conscious. You can't say him.
Well, I am often.
I know, that's the problem.
Sometimes I'm very, very much so. Sometimes I'm not.
Just understand that one day your time is going to run out. You don't know it enough yet. You still think it's going to go on and on. But anyway, I'll try to scare your husband a little bit.
I had my side effects about 20 times to come
That's why you have to do some service. If you can't come completely to Krishna consciousness, at least do some regular service. The problem is there's no regular service. That's the defect. That's what we should discuss when he comes. Some regular program for your Krishna consciousness. Anyway.
I'm in chanting, that's why I'm here now, I guess.
Are you chanting?
Yeah, I was chanting like 5 rounds. And that's how I ended up back here. When I chant, I'll always come to the temple.
No, I understand that you're a devotee of Krishna. Now the point is to get a little more advanced. Some new devotees have come?
Turn off the sister. Did you read last time?
No, I don't think so. But I recognize her. She looks like a devotee.
She lives here.
What is your name? Barbara? That's very nice to meet you.
She takes care of our college Chinese jewelry at night.
Wow, that's very good. Whole family. What about your parents? You're starting with the easy ones.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I have to give her a name. Where's Jeannie?
She's outside with the children.
Does this name have to be easy to pronounce for your parents? The last time you told me it had to be easy.
Jeannie's mother is requested to be easy to pronounce.
I know.
But it's not necessary.
Where is she now?
Jeannie?
Yeah.
She's outside with the children.
So the name has to be easy. Some part of the name can be easy. Well, what do you do in the hospital? Don't they ask for a name?
Wait a minute.
Born on the Rath Yatra day. So, her name will be Gauranga Leela. And your mother can call her Leela. That's an easy name, Leela. Gauranga Leela. Now there's Sita Thakurani and Gauranga Leela. Because Lord Chaitanya enacted so many pastimes on the Rath Yatra day. When you read the Chaitanya Charitamrita, they're all about Lord Jagannath's Rath Yatra festival. You'll see all the descriptions of Gauranga Leela. Lord Chaitanya, Gauranga means Lord Chaitanya, and Leela are the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya. So Gauranga Leela Dasi, she'll always be remembering the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya. That depends on her parents to make her like that. Big responsibility. Leela. Then they'll say Lee. Probably they'll. Don't let them just say Lee. Leela. At least they should call her Leela. We've given a lot of Lord Krishna's pastime names, but not so many Lord Chaitanya names. Sita Thakurani is a dame from the Chaitanya.
We have Dr. Rick here. Should have heard Dave.
Hare Krishna, Bhakti Rick. Where are you from? Yeah, originally. And recently, where are you from? That's a place in Texas too? How did you happen to come upon Krishna consciousness? Oh. Where's Joanna? Did you send me a telegram? Huh? Send me a telegram to mine. Huh? So, she told you about Krishna consciousness. Are you staying here now? Huh? You're going to. Some things seem a little strange right now. It's difficult. It's a little difficult. Is it difficult to get up early? Who's going to help Dr. Rick out? Isn't there someone in the temple? Oh, that's good. Huh? Yeah. Where? Oh, Doyle. Very nice. Nice to meet you. How are you doing? Have you just come here today? You getting enough to eat? Eat plenty of prasadam. That's the first attraction that most people have. It's the easiest way to familiarize yourself. Huh? That's any kind of edible that you're given here is called prasadam, or the mercy of Krishna. So, any other questions or things to relate? Bhakti Joe, where are you from? When did you come down here?
I came to Texas last October.
What have you been doing? Nothing. Are you still doing that?
Now I'm doing some work.
What are your special abilities?
I can do everything from playing to
You're good with your hands. Have you been reading the books? You appreciate the philosophy?
It seems that it's coming at a good time in my life.
Yeah. Does it make a lot of sense?
I still have some barriers.
Yeah. That's natural. How about the chanting? Have you done any chanting on beats?
I do, but I'm not really consistent.
Are you able to get up early?
Some of my barriers are reference to the one program.
Yeah. Hard to attend the whole program. Unwillingness to attend.
It's more of knowledge of what is actually, and I need to acquire more knowledge of this movement.
I understand. Well, what about the lectures? Do you attend them? In the evening. Where are you staying?
Right across the street.
That's
He
good.
lives with John Paul.
Hmm?
He lives in the same house with John Paul in one room.
If you can somehow get up early and even chant on your own in your room and then like come to the class in the morning, that would be very good. Somehow if you can introduce chanting on your beads early in the morning, that'll be very good for you. Because as you say, you want to be introduced to the philosophy more, to understand more. A lot of understanding of our philosophy comes through the chanting. That's the meaning of self-realization. It's not simply an academic process. It's an unfolding process. Because the knowledge actually is already there within us. It simply has to be manifested and brought out. And chanting helps to clear away all the obstacles which are preventing us from understanding that knowledge. The knowledge is already there, but it's covered. So chanting removes the covering. It clears away the covering. Especially chanting in the morning will be easier than any other time in the day. Because in the morning your mind is still very clear and there's not a lot of thoughts rushing in from the different things which happen during the day. So you'll get a great deal out of the chanting if you're able to chant early in the morning, especially when you wake up. But if you can wake up early, that's very helpful. Like if you wake up when it's already 7:30 or 8, it's not as beneficial. Because already the lights, there's so much activity going on in the streets, the cars are honking, so many things. But if you can get up real early where it's very peaceful, and as soon as you wash up, if you start to chant, you get a great deal out of that chanting. A great deal. You'll learn a lot of the philosophy just through the chanting. That's something, of course, you have to try, but I wouldn't say that you should, because it's different than the process of learning that we're accustomed to in school, which is an academic process, material process that can be taken up any time during the day. This is a transcendental process, and there's certain ways to acquire this knowledge. Not only is the knowledge special, but the method for acquiring it is also adopted to this particular type of knowledge. Just like knowledge of the material world, there's methods which are tailored for gathering that knowledge. But similarly for gathering spiritual knowledge like you're interested in, there are methods which are tailor-made for getting that knowledge. And one of them is the effect of clearing away all obstacles through the power of chanting mantras. So if you can experiment with that a little bit, you'll find it, I think, very helpful. You can chant in your own room. You don't have, the thing to do when you're chanting is to try to put out all thoughts and just hear the sound of the chanting. If you have a lot of other thoughts and you're thinking about them while you're chanting, it won't be so effective. Chant loudly enough so that it blocks out any thoughts for a while, and try to hear the sound vibration of the chant. Even if you only do it 15 minutes at a time in the beginning, that's alright. But that, if you can do it without a lot of thoughts rushing in, that's what you should aim for. And the way to do it is not to clear your mind and make it blank, but to focus on the sound of the chant. And your mind has to think of something. So think of the sound. Hear the sound. And that'll make it easy for you to clear the mind. Are you eating with the devotees? Are you eating the food of the devotees? Have you got that book, Science of Self-Realization? Do you like it? That's a nice book. When you're working in the temple, there's a lot of noise going on? Construction?
Sometimes it depends what they do.
Then they can play tapes. There's no noise.
They can play tapes.
How's the Gurukul? Who's teaching you? Huh? Both of you? Where's your mata? On Sankirtan. She's a real Sankirtan girl. You're also looking forward to becoming a Sankirtan girl? Both of you are? Thanks. Balaram, are you learning English? Very good. What about your mother? Is she also learning English? You're learning more than her. Oh, yes? Oh, I'd love to see that. Now, my partner, how are you doing? Studying? What about the mules on the farm? Are they working yet? Those mules are going to be impossible to deal with now. It's so long they've been sitting around. Anyway, they look good. Now I'm starting to resign myself to just saying that. This drought has really hurt, huh? Crippled everything. What about Oklahoma? This is pretty unusual, but it may not be. This could become the regular thing. Kali Yuga. You should start to think like that. What would you do if this was a regular affair? Well, that's good for us, but you couldn't irrigate the fields all just with lake water. Or dig a lot of wells. Is that first house under construction?
It's, I think, practically halfway finished.
Taking a long time.
Well, it took us a lot of time. A lot of things have gone on, actually. The lake is finished. The big road is on the slope of the land. And the house is being built on the side.
Near the lake. The third party's cooking nice.
Yeah, he's becoming very expert at cooking eggplant.
Wow. You got eggplants there. Is there neem there?
No.
Nothing bitter.
We put neem on. We have neem.
Isn't there some kind of a bitter weed or something? Why don't you mix that with eggplant? You should try that. Fry the two together. Eggplant is already a bitter vegetable, so it's very nice if you mix it with a bitter plant of something. Neem, of course, is very good. Neem begun. Right, Mr. Ghosh? Kali Krishna, how are you doing there? You've been sick, I heard? Such heat. You look a little thinner. Huh?
I'm working on getting water down to God.
Everyone's becoming like Bengalis because of the heat of the fields.
What?
Very lean and
You can't eat that much in that heat.
They just do.
Now, Bhaktiyan, where are you?
I'm just on the
How do you like it? What do you do then? Very nice place, huh? That's very nice.
Very nice thing. The rise really changed.
Very ideal. Radharani, are you in school yet? Why? Are you eager to go to school? Huh? When are you gonna go? How old are you now? Still 4? You've been 4 a long time. I think you must be 5 by now. When's your birthday? You're going to be 5 in September? Then you're going to go to school? What are you going to learn there? What are you going to learn about? What do you think they're going to teach about? What do they usually teach about around here? Krishna. I think you're going to learn all about Krishna when you go to school. You like that? Krishna and Lord Chaitanya? So Nanda, what do you do now? The restaurant is closed. Cooking? Isn't there some good preaching on the shore of the Gulf? What is that place called? Yeah, Galveston. Or not so good. Marco, how are you doing? Chanting rounds? 16 rounds? Why? When do you chant your rounds? Oh, that's the reason. Can't you chant in the morning? What's the problem? Where's your wife? Can you understand English yet? You have to wake your husband up very early. Translate. Who's here to translate? Translate. Tell her she has to wake her husband up very early. And make him chant his rounds. Should do that. Where's your sisters? Both of them? Both went to Mexico. Tulsi, how are you? Doing all right? What are you learning about in school? Huh? Penmanship. What are you going to write about? You're going to write your friends about Krishna? Do you ever write letters to each other about Krishna? Where's the relative? Are you in school? You like it? What are you learning about? What about Krishna? What is the latest thing you've learned about Krishna? Huh? You're learning the Mahabharata? Who's teaching you? I think I better go to that class also. Is there an empty seat in the class for me to sit there? All of you are in the same class? No. Some are in different. How many classrooms are there? 3. 3? How is Subhadra doing? So who's on Sankirtan now? Which devotees?
All the